Hello everyone and welcome back to Shire Farm. As you can see, the Massey Ferguson is pretty fully loaded with the Amazoni seed that we've already used off camera, and also we've got it fully loaded with 2 more seed bags on the bag carrier. Now in between the last video and this video we've made quite a few changes to the farm. Anything major really. As you can see, we've actually got quite a lot more money now. We've got 84,000. So from that, what we've actually done is we've bought this lovely new weeder, this Ironbach Numastar 900, which is a 9 metre weeder, plus it will also do seeds, so that's a bonus. And we've got that money from selling the silage bales. So I've actually done that off camera because I didn't see there's any point in doing like a time lapse or anything of me just collecting some silage bales and then taking them to Shire grain in 2 loads and then going from there, sort of thing really. So we've made a few changes. Obviously, like I said, we've got that one. We've got the Amazoni that we bought at the end of the last episode. We've moved the grass bales. Way that's going to make people in the comment section of the last couple of videos happy, so that's good. So I think what we're aiming to do in this video is we're aiming to actually get this area here completely sorted out with a cover crop. So we're looking at obviously putting in the oilseed radish for the winter, so we can get at least a 50% fertilised state when we go and cultivate that next year and put our main crop in. So I think using both tractors hopefully means it should get going a bit quicker. So what we'll do, we'll get everything all set up now, I think. So we'll probably just get this set up. So let's for a start, there we go. Right, we've changed that to the right crop, so that's a bonus. So what I'm going to do is, I think we'll start with doing headland round twice, I think, because that's going to make it a bit easier. And we are going to use the AI. One thing I haven't done off camera is done any of the landscaping to make that a little bit less problematic to get over. It's still on my list to do, and it will get done. I will assure you of that, but I don't know when exactly, but hopefully it shouldn't be too long. Yeah, like I say, we're going to try and get cracked on with this field. We're going to get it sown in with some oilseed radish, and I'll go round twice with this, and then we'll probably swap the tractor equipment around because this uses a little bit less horsepower than the Amazoni. And then we'll also get the Massey Ferguson set up and get it on the AI worker, and he can start on one end of the field. I'll start on the other. Obviously the weather isn't perfect for this kind of work, but I think because it's just a cover crop, I think it's worth doing it anyway to try and get it done, because in the crop calendar we only have October to actually go and do the work and put the planting of the cover crop in. So if you just have a quick look in the crop calendar itself, you'll see that you'll see that we can only put that in October. So obviously we've got today and we've got the 2nd day of October to do it. We've already done that part of the field over there, so that's good. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long on this bit. Obviously with 2 tractors going, that's kind of one of the reasons why I thought it was a good idea to buy the this weeder, because it also means we can also get the grass on the other field. I think it's the field 35 weeded, so we can take that to a full 100% fertilised state without really costing us an awful lot of money. So this bit of equipment's actually come in quite handy, 2 jobs kind of thing, and also means that moving forward, if we don't want to make another grass field or we want to put some canola in, which in the UK is actually called oilseed rape, we can do that pretty quick as well, and it means that we've got a bit more flexibility there. So that's a good thing. So we'll get this round there, and then we can get this started and cracked on with. A few of the bits and bobs we probably want to do in this episode, I think we might want to look at maybe putting a few more generators in, because we're going to find out how much we're going to earn from the wind turbine we put in at the end of the last episode. And obviously we've got 84,000, so I think it's not a bad idea to invest a little bit of money in the farm with some other ways to make money. I think in the next episode I'm planning to look at putting in some greenhouses or glass houses, whichever you want to call them. I don't know if I'm going to put in the standard ones, or I might even put some polytunnel ones in. that I've seen on a mod, so that might be quite a good idea. But again, just some things to do for us in the winter, because I think in the winter we're going to have to take it down to probably 1 day a month, and then we can probably put it back to 2 days a month again when we get a little bit busier, because obviously that's going to be something that we don't want to just come out like 8 o'clock in the morning and then suddenly go, oh, we've got no jobs, let's go back in, let's go to the next day sort of thing. It'd be nice to try and get a few little jobs done over a day, maybe the animals, etc. Still got to put the bees in, that's something that needs to be done. So really I need to probably start making a bit of a list on what we need to cover in some of these episodes. But I think for this one, definitely key big thing is to get this cover crop in, and then design and then think about what we're going to put in for next year in these fields, obviously following the crop rotation system as well. So that's obviously something we're going to have to look at once we've got this planted up. So yeah, should be pretty busy going forward. So I'll take this to a time lapse, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Many thanks. I think what we'll probably do now is I think we'll call that it for this evening on this on October the first day, and we'll get the AI worker to stop as well, and I think we'll head off to get some rest. So I'm just going to move across to there. I'm just going to stop the AI worker. There we go. Yeah, and we shall turn the tractor off, turn the lights off. I think that's enough on that one for today. Oh, tractor's not turned off. There it is. Fantastic. We'll go back into the class, and we're going to take this back to the farm, and I'll look forward to continuing on and finishing this field off tomorrow after we've got a little bit of rest. Many thanks. Good morning everyone, and as you can see we're cracking on nice and early. We're getting this field completed. The AI worker is back doing his bits, and we're just getting our bits finished off as well. It's actually going pretty well. Oh, nearly drove off the track there. Going pretty well actually. We're cracking on quite well, and hopefully we should have this done in not a very long amount of time really. It's definitely helped that we've got the big 9-meter drill as well on the Massey Ferguson, because it's doing a good amount really quickly actually. I think we can get to the point where I'll end up finishing it off maybe with a Massey Ferguson over this one once the AI worker has kind of run out of area to do. So probably just going to do this a little bit here first. Once we've done that, I think we're going to have quite a lot of little bits to finish off as well on the fields, but that shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to go over this bit. So once I've got this job done, I'm not going to roll this either actually. I don't really see the point in rolling this cover crop, because I don't think the difference in the yield we'll get is going to be massive, and obviously we're just going to cultivate it straight back in again. Now when it comes to the cultivation next time, I have a bit of an idea, because obviously I don't want to have to recultivate the whole field, then wait to then put the seeder on the back. So what I'm probably do, and I've had a quick look around as well, and I've actually got one, or got a couple already installed, is I'm probably going to look at putting a cultivator on the front of this tractor, probably like a 4 or 4.5 metre one, that will then hopefully cultivate while we seed. So we can be cultivating then the seeder, and then we can probably get the AI worker to follow us, or using the follow me mod, maybe with a small roller. We'll have to see on that one, but I definitely think we'll put a front cultivator on this tractor to then allow us to cultivate first before we seed. Then we're not doing like 2 jobs like really like over and over again. So that's something. I'm going to leave the AI worker to do that. I'm actually going to move over here and do this strip that hasn't been done, because it's a bit of a unusual angle. So just give me a chance to also talk about one of the other mods that I've got running in this series. It's called Relight. I can't remember exactly who makes it, but again, as always with all the mods that I run on these series, it is on the description of the video. And while you're there, if you're enjoying watching my content, then please click the subscribe button, like, and click the bell as well. It's very much appreciated. Obviously quite a lot of time goes into creating these videos, so people subscribing is always appreciated, so thank you very much for that. But yeah, back to the Relight mod. It's actually someone who's redone a lot of the lighting. Now you see it a lot in the mornings with the sun, and you see it an awful lot in the evenings as well, but it just makes certain parts of the game feel an awful lot more realistic with the shadows and the shaders on the actual equipment. So I would highly recommend it. It's pretty easy to install as always. There is one way you can put it into custom maps if you've got a custom map, if you're a modder, so you can do that as well. I'm guessing you might need to talk to the person who was designed the Relight mod for permission, but I think it's definitely worthwhile doing. So I think hopefully this is actually going pretty quick this morning. So what I think the plan will do for today is, obviously we need to do a little bit of work maybe on the grass field if we get a chance, but we do need to put some bees in as well, and I would like to get some money paid off the loan, and also look at getting some more generation going on the farm. So I think we'll be able to work out how much we've got wind on that, how much we made out of the wind farm over there, the wind turbine. I think we'll put at least another 1, maybe 2 of those in. And there's obviously those really small solar collectors as well. Now they're not very big, but obviously a little bit more money every month coming in for paying off the loan interest, which I don't think is a lot at the moment. Once I've got this little strip done here, then I'll probably have a quick look, to be honest with you. So let's get these last bits done, and then I think we'll probably invest a little bit more money in maybe getting a few more sheep as well, because a few more sheep, a bit more wool, another way to earn a little bit more money on the farm. So that should be something we'll do. So let's just finish this little triangle off, where it's a long triangle, because it's one of those areas that's just a little bit annoying. But shape of the fields, it adds a nice bit of something a bit unusual to the farm, in my opinion. If you've got some fields that aren't just completely square and perfect, it does make it a little bit more challenging when it comes to seeding, cultivating, harvest, etc. But it does make it a bit more interesting. So is the AI worker still going? Yes, he is. Is he? No, he's not. Damn, I must have missed that message. Okay, tell you what, we'll get him started again, because he may as well do a bit more. Yeah, he's not started again, that's fine. Get that going. I think if we start it here again, start him going, hopefully he'll go in a straight line, straight across there. Yep, okay, so money wise, let's have a look. So October. So obviously we sold the bales. Yeah, okay, so we sold the bales for, that's 58,148, and there'll be another one as well for October when we've done that, so that wasn't too bad. £76 of property income, fuel costs, seeder costs, etc. Oh, I bet he's doing, yeah, okay. So loan interest, yeah, 150, so that's not too bad, and the loan is 90,000. So I think what we'll do, we'll pay a little bit more. let's take that down a little bit to, let's go to 70,000. I think is good. Obviously we have got quite a bit more money going to come in, hopefully in the next couple of months from the wheat and also from the straw. Now I'll look at that in a second as well. Actually, let's just do this last bit of mist. Look, yeah, our work is still going quite nicely. That's good. So let's have a look at the stock mod. So yeah, so we've got, okay, yeah, so we've got 70,000 in January, apparently 880. At the moment it's 784 at Shire allotments. The wool is May. Hopefully we have a bit more by then. That's what I'd like to aim for actually. If we get a few more sheep, we can aim to get a bit more wool ready for May, which I think would be a good thing. Water, it doesn't really matter. Grass, 38, absolutely we need that for the sheep. Straw, okay, nearly 40,000. Wow, okay, so that's January. So it's 94 at the moment. That's 34,000. So if we ran out of that, that's not too bad. Okay, so that's pretty good. Eggs, again, something else we want to look at, but obviously, yeah, we've got nearly 4,000 in, okay, next month. So, okay, got a little bit of money there with the eggs as well. So, I mean, I think we're going to be okay, to be honest with you, with money, because I think if we diversify now and we get some more money in from things like the wind turbines, etc., it's going to help us out a lot. So, I'm going to put this actually over here for a minute, and I'm going to look at doing the bees, I think, and maybe the put it over here so we can wash it probably off camera. So let's turn that off and let us look at where we're going to put the bees. Now I'm thinking put the bees around here. Now I think it would be quite a good idea to put them around here and then put the spawn pallet location, because I don't think there's anything we're going to put here really, because we're going to want throughfare through the farm around here to the diesel tank and also back to the house, etc. So I think that's a good place to put it. Or do we think if we got the chickens? Let's check actually. Oh, actually, second hand market as well, but that's still there. Understandable. No, that's too small. No, we've already got a nice combine. Is that's a mulcher? Okay. Interesting. Don't really need one yet though. Don't really have any. Don't actually have any type of field that I need to mulch at the moment. Shame. Okay, because normally I'd be looking at mulcher wise. If I can find it, I would be looking at. Oh, I must have gone past it. Have I gone past it? Yes, I have. Yeah, sorry. But previously I've run that one. Again, 11 mile an hour, 5.6 is nice. That's 5.8, slightly bigger. That's 22,500. That's not massively expensive if we were to buy brand new. But usually, I don't mind the X cuts are pretty. Kenner X cuts are quite good, but that is what I usually run. It's a little bit fast, so you can go a little bit quicker than you probably should be able to at 21 miles an hour, and it's 9 meters. Now that one that's in the thing is 5.8, so you can see the difference, especially on a big field. I mean, those X cuts are pretty good because the thing is, I do like having, I enjoy having a bit of equipment on the front as well, to be honest with you. I just think it adds to it a little bit, but there we go. I mean, going back to what I was talking about with the cultivator for the front, I'll be looking at one of those, which then allow us to then cultivate up the field. Obviously, you can see the front hitch there. You can make it a rear tool as well. Again, not a massive amount of horsepower, 140. It is only 4 meters. That is a problem, and it's 8 miles an hour. But it's cheap, and if you then bolted that with our seeder, that's 4 meters, and that only does 9 miles an hour. So it's not a massive difference if we were to do that. You see, that's what I was thinking. But right, back to what we actually wanted to do. So construction wise, so we'll be looking at bees, but I don't know if I need to. I might want to move the chickens yet, but obviously if I do, yeah, it's massive. I just think these are cool. I just really think like something a little bit different. Obviously it's not brilliantly in keeping with the farm, but it does look just a bit different and a bit interesting, rather than just the normal ones. So kind of one of the reasons why. I mean, That's not too bad. It's a little bit not amazing. It does overlap, so we'll never have to put one in. So I think we would be looking at putting the bees in there. So let's just, yeah, and we can pretty much put it very close to the wall. I mean, even in real life, if you were putting a beehive in, sorry, you'd want to be able to get around the back, etc. Or would you? You'd probably want to put it pretty close to the field, though, wouldn't we? So you could put it in here, though, this side, couldn't we? Yeah, I think so. So we're gonna go for that now. I think we're gonna put a beehive in here, get a bit of honey. I've got to remember to put the honey pellet in. It's not the easiest with the controller, actually, with the buttons. Go for there. Okay, that's good. And then we'll also put some more productions in. I think. Okay, right. Let's put another one in. I think that is all, because we're down to 32,000 now on that. So with that in mind, let's see how the AI work is getting on. He's pretty much done, so we may as well. Oh, that's good as well, actually, because can we get this last bit done ourselves? Oops, my bad. Right, let's pick that back up. Let's turn it back on. There does seem to be a few patches on the on this map, on this field, that don't seem to actually want to either seed or get completed. Now I'm going to do it with this one just in case. These might, I think these are a few I actually did myself, and I got offline a little bit with the other Amazoni drill, so kind of understandable. Not amazing, but got these little bits to do. So what I think we'll probably do as well on this one, we'll get this finished quickly. This has definitely been a good purchase. I'm very, very happy with this purchase, actually, with what it's enabled to do. It's got this field done an awful lot quicker than I ever thought it would do. I thought we'd be quite a long time, actually, with this, getting this quite right, and it's actually, yeah, so I thought. There's a strip there you can't get, so that's fine. Let's stack this back up again. Well, hey, got to love a bit of vertical stacking on a bit of equipment, so it's really nice, as always. So now we've got bees. We need to remember to put our pallet location somewhere, actually. That's just reminded me. So let's do that. So we've got some nice bees, got a bit of going on. That's good. I think if we put the pallet location around here, so we need to do that, actually, don't we? Because if we don't, we're going to be in trouble. Now, I have run a couple of mods for pallet locations, etc., but I think we'll just put the standard one in this time. We may as well. Let's just put it there. Don't think it's going to be a big issue. Hey, there's me. And yeah, so at least we're going to get some honey moving forward. So that's something else to sell. So that's good. Obviously spent quite a lot of money again, but we're paying a bit more off the loan. And if we've got some more, so we've got some more generators going. That's good. Right, let's check on the chickens, and also while we're here, let's feed the dog. Poor doggy. Come on, Todd. There you go. Let's fill your bowl back up. Let's look at the chickens. So 160 now. Okay, still got quite a lot of going left. Only got a full pallet. That's good. And the sheep, obviously, we know they're doing okay, I think. So that's good. Oh, Todd's going to get some food. Good boy. So I think what we'll do is I'm going to say that's all will fit into this video this time. And I very much appreciate you watching. And I really do hope to see you in the next one. Many thanks.